The wait is finally over. Canon has officially announced the Canon EOS R6 Mark III, and the photography and filmmaking worlds are buzzing with excitement. After months of speculation, leaks, and insider whispers, we now have a clear picture of what this next-generation mirrorless camera is set to deliver in 2025. The R6 series has always been one of Canon's most beloved mid-range hybrid lines, striking the perfect balance between professional-level performance and accessibility for enthusiasts. Now, the Canon R6 Mark III takes that winning formula and elevates it to an entirely new tier, promising features that blur the line between enthusiast gear and professional cinema tools. Canon isn't just updating specs here. They're redefining the entire category of mid-range hybrid cameras. In this deep dive, we'll break down everything we know about the Canon R6 Mark III, its redesigned sensor, video capabilities, AI-powered autofocus, ergonomic upgrades, low-light performance, expected release date, pricing, and how it compares to both its predecessors and its biggest competitors in the market. This isn't just another camera. For many creators, this could be the upgrade of the decade. A brief look back, why the R6 line has been so important. Before diving into the Mark III, it's worth revisiting the history of the R6 series. The original Canon R6 2020 was a breakthrough for hybrid shooters. It brought Canon's RF mount ecosystem to a wider audience, pairing a strong full-frame sensor with impressive 4K video and Canon's signature autofocus reliability. It quickly became the go-to choice for wedding photographers, content creators, and indie filmmakers who couldn't justify the cost of higher-end cinema models. The Canon R6 Mark II 2022 refined this formula, introducing faster burst shooting, better heat management, and much improved autofocus algorithms. It was a strong step forward, but still faced criticism in areas like resolution and video limitations compared to its rivals. Now in 2025, the Canon R6 Mark III is shaping up to be the model that addresses those long-standing critiques head-on, giving creators a tool that's competitive with much higher-priced gear while still being relatively attainable. The new sensor, 30.3 megapixels of redesign at the heart of the R6 Mark III lies its completely redesigned 30.3 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor. This may not sound like a massive jump compared to cameras that now boast 45 or even 60 megapixels, but megapixels alone don't tell the full story. Canon has reportedly engineered this sensor from the ground up, optimizing it not just for resolution, but also for dynamic range, low-light performance, and readout speed. What does this mean in real-world use? Cleaner high ISO performance for night shoots, astrophotography, and dim event venues, faster rolling shutter readouts, minimizing distortion in fast-moving scenes, improved color fidelity, paired with Canon's renowned color science, better image quality at manageable file sizes, perfect for hybrid shooters who don't want massive storage overheads. This redesigned sensor is backed by dual Digic X processors plus an additional Digic accelerator module, creating a powerhouse of computational photography. Expect instant image rendering, reduced lag, and advanced AI-driven adjustments that push the boundaries of what a mid-range camera can do. Autofocus. AI gets smarter than ever. Perhaps the most headline-grabbing feature is the AI-driven autofocus system. Instead of just recognizing faces and eyes, the Canon R6 Mark III reportedly uses deep learning algorithms to analyze entire scenes. It doesn't just react, it predicts subject movement. Examples: wildlife photography, tracking a bird in flight or a deer leaping through a forest without losing lock. Sports photography, anticipating an athlete's direction and keeping them tack-sharp even in chaotic movement. Documentary filmmaking, smooth subject transitions without hunting, even in complex lighting, early. Testers have described the system as futuristic, essentially offering pro-level subject tracking in a camera that costs a fraction of Canon's flagship cinema. Rigs. This autofocus leap could be a game-changer for wedding videographers, solo YouTubers, and event shooters who don't have the luxury of pulling focus manually. Video capabilities. 6K. RAW at 60 FPS and beyond. Canon has clearly designed the R6 Mark III with filmmakers and content creators in mind. The standout, 6K RAW video recording at 60 FPS. Traditionally, features like this have been locked behind 6,000 Plata cinema cameras. With the R6 Mark III, Canon is democratizing cinema-quality workflows, making them accessible to indie creators, production companies, and even serious hobbyists. Other key video specs include 4K at 120 FPS for buttery smooth slow motion, Canon Log 2 and Log 3 support, offering maximum flexibility for color grading, improved 10-bit 4.2.2 internal recording for professional workflows, advanced heat management, reducing the risk of overheating during extended shooting. With RAW capture, filmmakers can adjust exposure, highlights, shadows, and colors in post-production with minimal quality loss. Combine this with Canon's legendary color science, and you've got a tool capable of producing broadcast-ready or cinema-ready footage straight out of a mid-range body. Display and ergonomics. Shooting comfort elevated Canon has reworked the vari-angle 3.2-inch display, giving it better tilt flexibility and higher brightness for outdoor visibility. This is a small detail, but one that makes a massive difference in daily use. Whether shooting handheld, on a gimbal, or vlogging, the improved articulation system provides near-limitless framing options. The body design remains ergonomic. With a comfortable grip and an intuitive button layout, Canon has refined the menu system once again, reducing friction in switching between photo and video modes. For creators constantly moving between stills and video, this hybrid-friendly design philosophy makes the R6 Mark III an absolute workhorse. Battery life and efficiency battery performance has historically been a weak point for mirrorless cameras. But thanks to the optimized sensor and dual processor stack, the R6 Mark III is expected to deliver longer shooting sessions without draining power quickly. Combine that with USB-C charging support, and you've got a setup that's not only efficient but also future-proofed for mobile creators who charge on the go with power banks. Low-light performance for event photographers and filmmakers. Low-light capability is everything. The redesigned sensor and advanced noise reduction algorithms allow the Canon R6 Mark III to capture cleaner images at ISO 6400-2800 without excessive grain, extended dynamic range in shadows, reducing crushed blacks, improved highlight roll-off, preserving detail in tricky lighting situations like concerts or weddings. This could make the R6 Mark III one of the most reliable low-light performers in its class, rivaling even higher-priced bodies. Price and release date. Canon is expected to officially release the EOS R6 Mark III in late 2025, likely after October or November. The expected price range is between $2,999 and $2,999 USD. For a camera offering 6K RAW, AI autofocus, pro-level color tools, and a redesigned sensor, this is a competitive entry point. It's essentially Canon giving creators a taste of flagship performance without demanding flagship-level prices. How it stacks against the competition. It's impossible to discuss the R6 Mark III without comparing it to rivals. Sony A7 IV, A7 V. Sony continues to dominate the hybrid camera space, but Canon's autofocus improvements and 6K RAW may leapfrog Sony in key areas. Nikon Z6 III. Nikon has been pushing innovation, but Canon's video-first approach could make the R6 Mark III more appealing to content creators. Panasonic S5 IIX, a fantastic hybrid for video, but Canon's color science and autofocus still hold strong advantages. The R6 Mark III doesn't necessarily destroy competitors in every category, but it offers one of the most balanced, well-rounded packages we've seen in the mid-range mirrorless market. Why creators should care for YouTubers, filmmakers, vloggers, wedding photographers, and content creators of all levels, the Canon R6 Mark III is designed to be a do-it-all camera. Need cinematic video quality without a cinema rig? Need fast, reliable autofocus for solo shooting? Need professional stills performance in a lightweight body? In short, Canon has built a camera that doesn't force creators to compromise. Future-proofing and the Canon ecosystem. Another key advantage is the RF lens ecosystem. By investing in the R6 Mark III, creators tap into a lineup of Canon RF glass, ranging from affordable primes to cinema-grade zooms. With Canon continuing to expand this ecosystem, the R6 Mark III isn't just a short-term purchase. It's an investment into a future-proof workflow that will stay relevant for years. Final thoughts. A hybrid camera. Redefined, the Canon EOS R6 Mark III isn't just another update. It represents Canon's mission to bridge professional performance with enthusiast accessibility.